Human emotions are too complicated.
It's incredible! I don't know the first thing about art, but I still think every piece is extraordinary. I can feel the inspiration from each sculptor poured into their work. I feel like each one is trying to say something.
It seems that you are more of a feeling type.
Oh, I'm just saying things as they come.
No harm in that. Every person comes at a piece of art with their own interpretation. Once a work is completed, we can't say that the right of final interpretation always belongs to the artist. This collection contains the best art produced over many decades, and that guarantees that each artist poured in something of themselves.
I'm curious about something. If there are so many talented people in Amorphes, why do you have to pass an exam by age 16? Doesn't that exclude all the late bloomers? And what exactly is this past you referred to?
For Thandi, why do you think there are all these associations? Also the Stellaris Academy and Artists' Ceremony. Do you think it's to encourage people to go into art?
Isn't it?
On the contrary, we are imposing order on society to limit what artists can do. We are, in effect, controlling the pathways artists can take in their development. Amorphes was a very different place a century ago. We had many talented artists back then. Perhaps more than even today. The old artists produced artwork that, with Cork's approval, could be sold in the other zones around Gaia, and it fetched a high price. It was profitable for Amorphes, and it brought tremendous riches and prestige. But this is where the problems began. The art industry became so lucrative that it destabilized the economy. Everyone wanted to be an artist. Everyone wanted to auction their works in other zones. And that became a problem for essential industries and everyday life in Amorphes. It was also a problem for the artistic spirit and for artistic integrity. People got embroiled in disputes between different schools at parties, and the battle for supremacy, prestige, and power soon became more important than the works themselves. Naturally, when the artistic spirit was corrupted, it hurt the quality of the works being sold. That's just a summary of what happened all these years. Behind Amorphes' happy exterior, I assure you, a price has been paid. A lot of sacrifices, I would say. Many of my fellows dedicated their lives so that Amorphians today live better than their grandparents.
Lady Hades.
All right then. We're just about done with the sculptures, yes? Let me take you to some other areas.
By the way, what about these suits of armor? Are they part of the exhibit?
They are not, actually. Although one would be forgiven for thinking so, as they are very well crafted. They are, in fact, part of our security system.
Security system? It doesn't look like any security system I've ever seen.
They are custom security AGI mechas from a supplier in New Hansa. You can say hello if you want.
Good day, tourist. Is there anything I can help you with?
That was Oceanus's suggestion. He thought that a museum of this caliber deserved more than an old-school security system. Most visitors barely notice them. They're just part of the background.
I see.
Is there anything you need? Is there unidentified intruders detected?
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Just like the admin.
What's going on? The puppet show has begun. These guards are supposed to be in the lobby.
They're corrupted by Bane energy. The old instructions are wiped out. What? We're just going to calm them down first. And Lady Hades? These things are not very expensive, are they?
Shitty little puppet.
Ready when you are. So we'll see who wins after this.
You've reached the end of your journey.
Enemies! Watch out! Keep on the attack.
It must hurt. Give them their liberation.
I saw that. Ready when we'll see who wins after this.
Surrender your bodies. You've reached the end of your journey. Give them their liberation. Victory was assured from the start, of course.